What's up, guys? Thanks for being here today and talking to me a little bit here. So last night I played a gig at this venue called Cour in Denver, Colorado with my good buddy Rico Jones and my other good friend Gabe Rupe. So these two musicians are great. It was a ton of fun playing with these guys, but last night the gig was a little bit frustrating, not because of them, but because of this birthday party that was there while we were playing our music. So it was a little frustrating. There was a birthday party and they didn't know anyone in the band and they weren't really interested in listening to our music at all. But yet they were talking over us even when we were playing the quietest we possibly can. Talking to me and my two bandmates on break, I definitely found out that they were being affected by this thing too, especially during bass solos and moments where it's really quiet in the music. So this is a listening venue, so we usually expect people to be pretty quiet and we expect them to be listening to us. To be respectful, we didn't want to yell at them, especially because they were probably paying a lot of money to the venue and ended up tipping us quite a bit, but this was pretty demeaning in the moment and it was pretty frustrating to play through this loud, talkative thing that was going on the whole night. So today I'm trying to brainstorm some ways that I cannot let this affect the music in the future and that I cannot get frustrated by things like this that don't really matter. Because something that I kind of been thinking about all day is the other 2/3 of the people that were not talking and that were listening to us and paying attention. I need to play the music for them and not for the people that are talking. So yesterday how this kind of started to affect the music is everyone was playing a little more timidly and actually a little bit of anxiety was starting to develop in the band. People didn't feel like our music was being appreciated, so there was kind of some tension in the music. It wasn't feeling as good as it normally did. So these things are definitely not good for the music and it's definitely not fun to play this way. So let's talk about some of the ways that you can not let things like this frustrate you. So the first one that I was already kind of talking about a minute ago is to play music for the people that are listening to you. Because chances are, if you have even half of your audience or more than half of your audience not paying attention, there's at least going to be a few people that are paying attention to your music and that are listening to you. And at the end of the day, these people do want to hear your music, and you are playing your music for these people that want to listen to you. So it's good to kind of devote your focus to these people and know that people are still appreciating your music, even if it doesn't seem like it. So the second thing that I really need to remind myself of quite a bit is to kind of not develop a hothead when I'm playing music like this. Because at the end of the day, I am playing music for people, I'm not playing music for myself. So even though we didn't know any of these people at the birthday party and they were all talkative because they probably haven't seen each other in a while, we should have probably been playing music that captivated them enough to want to listen to us the whole time. So here's another little duality. We need to play music that makes people happy and that makes people want to listen to us. So I think it was a little bit of a double thing last night. We usually always have people listening to us, people being quiet and attentive, but last night something wasn't clicking and these people didn't really want to listen to us. However frustrating, a little bit of that is on us. So we need to play music that is for the people and that makes people want to listen and be happy from our music. Not even be happy from our music, just feel some sort of emotion at least. And although it is on us to play good music and to have people listen to us that way, also you do need to appreciate your musicians. When you're listening to music, you do need to appreciate the musicians and you do need to be quiet and listen, especially if it's a quiet acoustic band like we were. Not necessarily that we're always quiet, but our instruments in general are pretty quiet. So you do need to respect the musicians in a band, and with that being said, let's talk about the next thing. Distractions in music are always not a good thing. Improvising music and playing music with other people always takes focus, and it always takes really, really intense focus to listen to these other people, to interact with them, and to keep track of the music at the same time. The focus that we need to maintain is probably the most important thing that got lost last night. So maintaining focus, even though I was a little bit frustrated last night, is probably the most important thing I need to work on. Here's the other thing, guys. Even if you were a little frustrated, 90% of the time there's going to be people in your audience that still love the music even if you thought it was the worst thing you've ever played. So not showing this in your face and still appreciating it when people thank you for the music is very, very important. Because even if you think you played the worst show of your life, a lot of times people are going to love it. And you need to show respect to the people that are respecting your music, even if there are people in your audience that were not respecting your music. So guys, with all this being said, I hope this can help you guys that get a little frustrated after playing a certain type of gig, especially at a restaurant where people are talking and things like that. These things can get frustrating sometimes, but there's lots of techniques you can use to help yourself out and to still make creative, beautiful music. So thanks so much for watching again today, guys. If you like this video, please check out my other videos and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be posting new videos every week, so tune in for the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.